Here's a question. If AI can screen resumes, write job descriptions, and automate your entire hiring process, then why are the best companies still heavily investing in human recruiters? Let me tell you, it's because they've learned something critical. AI, it can fill your pipeline, but it can't close your best candidates. Listen, top talent doesn't decide to join a company because of a really efficient process. They join because someone made them feel valued, someone understood their goals, and sold them on a vision. And if you think automation is going to come to the rescue and solve all your hiring problems, well, you're about to lose your best candidates to your competitors who still know how to build relationships. And today I'm breaking down what AI can't do and why human intelligence is your competitive advantage in recruiting. If you're new here, I want to say welcome. My name is Jared Black. I'm the founder of New Vine Employment Group. And over the last decade, I have successfully placed more than 10,000 employees across more than 300 businesses. And here on this channel, I share actionable recruitment strategies that help business leaders just like you attract and hire top talent without the guesswork, without the costly mistakes, and without the years of trial and error. Now look, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love AI and I use it in almost every part of my business. I've even built an entire system around AI-powered recruiting, automating candidate discovery, research, screening, outreach, all of it. And it is so effective. The possibilities are endless. AI can screen thousands of resumes in minutes. It can research candidates and pull their experience, their skills, all automatically. It can grade and rank candidates based on a specific profile that you set up. It can even send personalized outreach messages at scale. My point is, when it comes to AI, you should be injecting it into your recruitment process. But here's what I've learned after placing more than 10,000 employees. AI can handle 80% of the recruitment process, but the other 20%, the part that actually closes A players and makes them want to stay, that still requires human intelligence. So let me break down the 7 things that humans still do better than AI when it comes to recruiting. Number 1, humans close the complex deals. Look, AI can find candidates, it can send the initial outreach, it can even schedule your calls. But when you're sitting across the table from a top candidate who's weighing 3 different job offers, including one from your competitor, AI can't close that deal. Humans navigate the objections in real time. Think of a situation like you could say, I know you've been concerned about this growth opportunity, but here's why this role actually is the best move for your career. AI just can't do that. Humans can reframe concerns, humans can negotiate, humans know when to push and when to give a bit of space. AI can start the conversation, but it's a human who's going to close it. Number 2, humans can sense emotional cues in real time. AI can analyze maybe some text sentiment. It can follow a very specific script, but it can't tell when a candidate's hesitation means I'm not interested versus I'm nervous, but I still want this. Humans can sense when someone's holding back something. We can adjust our tone. We can look at body language. We know when to lean in and when to back off. That real-time emotional intelligence, AI just doesn't have it yet. Number 3, humans can authentically sell the vision and the culture. Look, AI can list your benefits, it can share your mission statement, it can send you links to your website and maybe some videos you've recorded, but A players, they don't just join because of a bullet point list. They join because someone made them feel like they were a part of something bigger. Humans can tell a story. They can say like, here's where we're going, here's why it matters, and here's the role you'll play in making that happen. That's not data. That's instant connection, and AI just can't replicate that. Number 4, humans navigate the gray areas way better than AI. In the candidate evaluation process, AI looks at data points. They look at 6 job changes in the last 5 years. That means a flight risk. But humans can see context. They may see 6 strategic moves in a fast-growing industry. That might just mean ambition and growth. In other words, AI would filter this candidate out where they may not have the conventional experience, but humans, they can see the potential and they would hire that diamond in the rough. AI scores purely on keywords and metrics, but humans, they understand the why behind someone's career decisions. Maybe they decided to move to another country. Maybe they decided to start a family. Maybe they decided that the lifestyle they were living in their old career wasn't right for them. Humans can understand those decisions. Number 5, humans build connection during the onboarding process. Listen, AI can deliver training videos, it can assign tasks, it can send welcome emails. All of that is really helpful. But onboarding isn't just about paperwork. It's about answering the question, do I belong here? And it takes human beings to actually integrate new hires within a team. Humans, we make introductions, and those introductions lead to social capital. We create special moments that make people feel a part of something bigger. And here's a stat that really matters. 30% of all new hires quit within 90 days due to poor onboarding. And human-led onboarding reduces that by 50%. Number 6, humans handle the messy middle. Sure, AI can send scheduled follow-ups, which is great, it's helpful, but what happens when your top candidate ghost you, or they start to get cold feet 2 days before their start date, or they receive a counteroffer from their current employer. Humans save those deals. You could think of something like, hey, look, I know you're nervous. Let's talk through what's really holding you back. That conversation, that's human. AI can't read that situation and adjust in the moment. It can't reassure, it can't reframe, it can't build trust in a crisis moment. Lastly, number 7, humans make strategic hiring decisions. AI can give you all the data in the world. It can rank candidates, it can show you who scores the highest on your criteria. But ultimately, that final decision, is this the right person for our team? That's just human judgment. Because sometimes the best hire isn't the one with the perfect resume. It's the one with the hunger, the fit, the intangible quality that you can only sense through real interaction. AI can provide you the recommendations, but humans make those decisions. So here's the reality. A players have options. They're evaluating you just as much as you're evaluating them. And if your entire hiring process is automated, feels cold, soulless, and has no consideration for the candidate whatsoever, no human interaction, then you're sending a message. You're sending a message that says, you're just a number to us. And top candidates, they don't want to feel processed. They want to feel value. And the companies that are winning the talent war right now, well, they're using AI to handle 80% of the recruiting. That's repetitive grunt work. And they're reserving the human effort for that 20%, the 20% that actually matters. Building relationships, selling the vision, closing deals, and onboarding for culture. That's the competitive advantage. So here's what the winning formula actually looks like in practice. Think about your hiring process right now. Where are you spending the most amount of time? If you're manually sorting through hundreds of resumes, you're pulling LinkedIn profiles, or spending hours and hours and hours scheduling interviews, that's the 80%. That's what AI should be handling for you. Discovery, research, screening, scheduling, data tracking, initial outreach, all of that can be automated. But here's where most companies make the mistake. They try to automate everything. And when it's time to have a real conversation, with a top candidate, when they need to sell the vision, when they need to handle the objection or close the deal, they realize that automation doesn't work there. Because the 20%, the part that actually wins A players, it's all human-based. Think about it, those conversations where you're reading between the lines, you're selling your mission in a way that makes someone feel like this is the opportunity of a lifetime. You're addressing their concerns when a candidate maybe is starting to feel cold feet. You're negotiating the offer with them. You're making them feel like they belong on day one. That's where relationships are built. That's where deals are closed. And that's where AI breaks down. So the companies that are winning, they let AI do what it's great at: speed and scale. And then they protect that human moment that actually matters. So keep in mind, guys, AI is a tool. It is not a replacement. I use AI in every part of my recruiting business. But when it comes time to close a top candidate, when they're weighing 3 offers and need someone to sell them on the vision, when they're nervous about leaving their current job, that's when human connection wins. So use AI to automate the 80%, but protect that 20% that actually closes deals and builds loyalty. Because the companies that master this balance, they're the ones that are winning talent. All right, so you may be wondering where you go from here. Well, if you're trying to figure out how to automate more of that 80%, the grunt work of recruiting, I've got a full breakdown for you. I want you to watch my video here. It's titled How to Build Your Own AI Recruiter. I walk through the exact system, the tools, the workflow, everything you need to automate discovery, screening, and outreach, all of it. I've also dropped the link for that in the description below. If you're struggling with the other side, the 20%, closing A players, selling your vision, making candidates feel valued, I've got another completely free guide for you. It's called How to Hire A Player Candidates. And this breaks down the exact framework for attracting, evaluating, and closing top talent when it's human to human. I've dropped a link for that below as well. You can grab your free copy there. And look, if you're sitting here thinking, Jared, I get it, but I'm struggling to put this all together. Well, then you can leverage our proven system that combines the power and efficiency of AI with the personalization of an expert human recruiter. Now, we've built a system that automates the 80% and delivers you qualified, engaged candidates. And so you can focus on the 20% that actually closes them. And if you want to learn more about that, go ahead and click the link below to book a discovery call with myself and my team. And we'll walk you through the system and how it works and whether it makes sense for you and where you are in your business. And if you got value from this video, please do me a favor, hit that like button and the subscribe button. It helps more business leaders just like you find this channel and get more value. I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching.